Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. There are no greater explorers or adventurers than the crew of the Wing Cutter. Our fearless crew who has set out from Cursed Cove on an adventure of their very own. Determining their location, finding their very first heading as a crew. They were pulled in many directions, but westward they decided to sail, setting their sights across the entire the middle sea of Corsair. But a 10 to 11 day voyage as their very first port did not seem smart to our seafaring Trigger, so another route was planned with his navigation abilities and some information from Yalkendian, the elf who joined your crew in order to leave Cursed Cove. So, stopping at a interstitial cape somewhere between Crescent Cove and Archtown was the heading made, a town called Vanasalt. Now, our crew busied themselves with the ship as they continued investigating a gavel that was left behind, ensuring that a doppelganger had not stowed aboard the ship as well. Although we did learn there was someone stowing aboard the ship, the Whispered Dagger. A duel for the path was had, with Tesha Gwyn coming out as the victor, with the path's rules of engagement hindering the Whispered Dagger from his typical tactic of sneak, stab, poison, and leave. So with a victorious step along the path, the crew eventually found their way to Vanasalt, or at least the waters outside of it. In the distance, you could see a town, what looks to be a squat, somewhat small seafaring town. I'll even say that perhaps as the fog is beginning to roll out in the morning, it's hard to see more than a dock and a pier with a few shack-like structures leading up into a larger town. But the real hindrance was a brig sitting between you and the town itself. Now, let me sneeze. This brig was blocking your entry into Vanasalt, and as a large figure towering over the rest of his crew began to walk the length of the ship, you could hear them call fire as cannons were unloaded on the Wing Cutter. And that's where we pick up. I need everyone to roll initiative. We may have did this last session, but don't. My notebook got lost. It's a new one.
Have we rested?
Yes. So everyone, if you haven't hit like the full rest, everyone did get a chance to rest. Some of the
ship rested.
The ship has rested, so it's back to 10 hit points. The only thing there, where is it? Some of the officer resources have not come back because they recharge when the ship makes port. All right, what's Kachi got?
Kachi has a 12.
12. Kachi and Gwyn?
7.
7. And Trigger.
Right in the middle there with a 9.
Hilariously, everyone is within like 5 points of initiative. This other captain has called for attack. Kachi's leading us off as the captain of the wing cutter, looking at this other captain here. Actually, let's start it off with everyone. Go ahead and give me a perception check to assess your enemy to an extent.
18.
19.
Dang.
Not good.
Trigger, the fact that you guys are once again in a piratical skirmish just kind of has you buzzing, and you're not really looking in the direction of who you're fighting. You're just kind of focused in on what your next task is going to be. Pedal's probably also bothering you, so you're reminding her that during battle, what the captain says goes. But for our 2 officers, perhaps on the top deck, looking at this ship, a brig, big 3-sail ship, certainly bigger than your elven sloop. It does not look to be quite as well taken care of. You can see over the railings of the ship. You see all of the sailors on this ship look to be fairly short in stature, except for the captain. He's got a big, tricorn hat, or big pirate hat, enormous kind of more the captain-y big coat with decorations and things on it, scarf kind of tied around his face, and his eyes are glowing. Both of you can also see, as the ship is pulling to make a broadside, you can see the name of the ship on the side, the Blood Horizon.
Great name. That's a great name. It
Wait,
kind of reminds me of this story that I once heard one time. It's called an Event Horizon, which is like this horrific orgy of pirates in this deepest of sea. It was horrible. Oh, it was great. Lawrence Fishburne was in it. He's a famous pirate.
Pedal's like, oh, really? No way. Tell me, if you were to rate it out of like 10.
Oh, I don't know my letters very much, but if I were to put them in a box, I would say that it's like a cult classic at a solid 8.5.
But that is, you have a look at your enemy, and to also say for Kachi and Gwyn specifically, this crew does not look very organized. You see, as you kind of look, you see you can just make out a few of the sailors arming, standing at cannons, but ropes and sails are kind of swinging free. No one is on the sails anymore because everyone switched to a cannon. There isn't a lot of order going on. But Kachi, that is you. Your leadership inspiration has not recharged, but you can fill in for any of the crew responsibilities or call for fire if you would like.
Okay. So I can, as a captain, I can move the ship, call to fire, or do an action of my own.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call it to the crew. Hey, everyone! Yo, all hands on deck. Tactical maneuvers. Everyone, get up here. And going to steer the ship so that they can't broadside us, and try to do a quick 90-degree turn.
Oh, minimize.
So that we're minimize. Yeah.
Nice. You can also take the officer interception action. I forgot about that one as an officer, which basically you prepare to intercept an attack on the ship. So this could also count for that. By turning the ship, you're intercepting that attack.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's try to go for that.
Nice. And preparing to negate an attack on the ship.
Lovely. And if we can do that as well, even getting the ship turning and even trying to get up to their rear so that if we can
Oh, okay, cool. So kind of like
Then
looping around to get in position for a better attack. Excellent. That is Kachi's move. Moving just before 3 Kid the Tall, our enemy captain. As Kachi begins to move the ship, this figure kind of like sees your repositioning and looks to his crew. You face 3 Kid the Tall. Fuck, they're moving. Fire before they get out of the way. And all of the cannons on the ship go off. You see there's 4 cannons on this side, and they fire all 4, so there's going to be 4 attacks coming for the wing cutter at the call of the captain. Wing cutter's got an AC of 15, and he's got +3 to these. That's going to be a miss.
Kid.
That is a dirty 20 to hit. 19 to hit. And a natural 2. So 2 attacks coming at the wing cutter, but because of Kachi's call to reposition, one of those shots goes wide. So the wing cutter takes only 1 hit from this broadside as 3 Kid the Tall. All right, someone get gunpowder. We gotta wait. Move the fuck. Surrender.
Hey, Trigger, can you handle, I think that's 3 kids on top of one another.
You want me to kill him?
No, I want you to bring them up I think they're orphans. Bring them into your crew.
I can't keep doing this. I can't. I am a burdened father.
Hey,
let me see what I can do.
We got an orphanage. If you need housing.
Why? No. We're halflings.
We got
That was
flapjack.
super racist.
We're halflings.
No, it's Trigger.
You have flapjacks?
They're lying. We got so many flapjacks.
No quarter. I'm going.
Time out.
What?
But that is Trigger's turn.
Great. Jump spell at me. I want to run along. I can't tell if we've gone where the fun little mast thingy is sticking out further, but I want to just leap literally across because I can jump 30 feet.
Oh my god. Give me an acrobatics check and to see how cool you look doing this.
Oh, yeah, that's a million. That's 26.
Oh hell yeah! There's a scene in One Piece where Shanks anticipates an attack and just like rockets between all of the ships of his fleet to intercept someone, and that's what Trigger does. Just like while also yelling, just runs down the length of the
What is that called?
I forget. The
Pointy part.
forecastle? No.
Sure.
Foremast? The foremast?
Like,
I think maybe it's the foremast. You're along the foremast, and as Kachi repositions the ship to make a broadside, you just like jump and like land in one of the rowboats on the Blood Horizon.
okay.
The jib or the bow.
Oh, the bowsprit.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
The bowsprit.
And then the jib. The jib is like that topsail,
Yeah.
right in front of the staysail, but in front of the foresail.
How close am I to Captain?
He's on like the back of the ship. He was like was also the helmsman. Wait. Is this what happens in timeout?
Yes, I'm engaging in the rules of the sacred code of timeout.
Timeout.
You
Everyone,
must now put
grab
down
a drink,
all of your
grab
guns.
some juice. I mean, alcohol.
Damn it, I think they're kids.
Yes.
In Okay. Oh God.
Negotiations with Free Kid the Tall may begin, but I'm gonna stand right here and not move.
Okay. Captain, permission to parlay on your honor.
Permission granted.
I will give you 2 flapjacks if you give me all of your guns. Did you just see the freaking awesome way that I leapt across that ship?
Yeah,
I could do that in a second
was-
and do it with my feet on your face. And my feet
I
haven't
could do
been
that.
washed in years.
I can do that.
Yeah?
I
Do
did.
it.
That's how I got on the ship this morning.
Oh, interesting. Because I kind of thought that you looked like you had never sailed before, maybe 2 minutes ago.
You don't think I've ever sailed before?
Yeah, what was that thing that I just sprinted across? What's it called?
It's called the pointy bit.
Actually, it's
well-
called a bowsprit, you frickin' tall idiot.
I was tricking you because it's called the ship knife.
Oh,
what we call
yeah,
it
just
anyway.
like this knife?
Ooh, showing off now? What if I was to
Yeah,
tell
that's
you?
literally what I've been doing the whole
and,
time.
3 Kid pulls out. Hold on.
3.
There we go. And pulls off a glove and shows their hand to you. And you can see, like, almost like a black swirling, like, onyx pattern in their palm. Something you definitely saw in the hands of the crew of the Cyclops.
The black spot? I thought, what?
We'll remember the spotted dozen. Wanna surrender?
Hello?
And, like,
I'm also a
And
member
like
of the
17 children with swords, I mean halflings with swords, come up the stairs, like pointing them at you, Trigger.
No, this isn't timeout. You guys aren't playing timeout correctly.
We weren't sure
Captain.
if it was a thing.
Well, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm also a kid. But, like, I'm older and cooler, and I also probably had parents, whereas you guys don't. Definitely don't.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation with advantage.
Great. Well, my intimidation is higher, but they're both bad. Okay, well, 1 was a natural 1, so I'll take the 12.
I'll roll it opposed by 3 Kid. Well, we got a lot of us got parents, and we killed them.
Wait, really? That's really hardcore.
Oh,
That's-
right. I thought it sounded cool in my head.
Yeah, did you actually though? No, you didn't. No.
I think some of us did.
Oh, okay. So can we just like park on the on the? Just want to get to the
Well,
place. We're-
We'll let you park, but you have to help us.
Oh God, not a fetch quest for children. Ugh.
For pilot.
I did ask my captain if I could do this parlaying on behalf, but honestly, I'm getting kind of bored with it. And my first impulse is to shoot all of you in the face. So, do you mind if I just like pulled the gangplank and we kind of do a little talk face to face? I feel badly leaving him out.
Yeah,
He's
but
new at
first you guys say what gangplank is.
Gangplank is when everybody gets on the ground and works on your core strength. So let's do it, guys. On the ground, everybody work those abs.
Okay.
I lead back across.
Incredible diversion, Trigger.
You see everyone
that
else
really
working
distracts the
doing an
kids.
ab routine on the ship.
They're gonna get really unhealthy body image issues after this. I can imagine.
Trigger, when you jump
Right.
back, Stila is also doing planks.
No.
Seems like a good idea.
But I mean, listen. I mean, I know that your core is incredible. I just like, my body is different. I can't really.
I'm an owl.
You're never gonna believe this, but they actually are kids
I
and not halflings. So it was
would-
racist of you to think that they could have not been kids and been halflings instead.
Well, they're still blocking the way.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be able to talk to him. We just put the gangplank across.
Europa's like, I'll get the ship in position.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
They say they want help, and I'm okay to just kill them, but I thought you would probably want to talk about it before I started shooting children.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Trigger. You see, this is gross.
No, I was trying to prevent their growth.
Europa is able to maneuver the ship into place. And as she is doing that, everyone give me a perception check.
Cool.
$21.
Not good.
15.
Okay. Well, I'll roll just to see. Okay. So everyone, as Kachi and Trigger are debating on Trigger's actions, Gwyn, you kind of cast a look back to the deck of the ship. You see the captain has now moved to sort of the midship, where the gangplank would probably cross over. Like, it's a little bit lower, kind of closer to the level of where your guys' sloop is. But as you kind of notice this happening, 3 Kid the Tall, you expect 3 kids in a trench coat, right? As you watch, you see 3 Kid moves from the back deck of the ship, gets a lot shorter, goes to the middle of the ship, and you can see people rolling a barrel in place for them to then stand on, and then they cover the barrel with the bottom of the coat. And so that, as the ships pull alongside each other, they're just standing. A parley has started with 3 Kid the Tall.
Oh, thank you. Kettle, can you get Flapjack started? Scorch, can you keep on the guns just in case they try to do something silly?
Very smart. I will ensure they are well fitted and loaded, and get 3 of them aimed in where probably their powder stores are.
Perfect. Oh,
Kettle's like,
hide below.
Kettle's like, yeah, these kids are weird. I'll get breakfast.
We don't want them to think that we have kids on board, because that would really discredit us, okay? We need to look like the brave, strong, capable adults that we are. So, Petal, go hide your face.
With whom?
But I don't know. Just
If we were looking at
like,
median ages aboard this ship, there's 2 people that seem to strike as children. Me.
I'm about to strike a
and the
child if
little
you
owl.
won't move downstairs.
I thought he was 8.
Who? Wait, who?
Captain Kochi, is he not a kid?
Oh,
You think I'm 8?
no.
We're like the same height.
No.
No.
Sorry.
I can't do this right now.
I like to imagine that I have actually been telling Petal that Kachi is
Yeah.
I like to.
Whenever Petal has a question, you just make up an answer. So
Like,
she's just
like-
misinformed about the entire crew.
What do you mean?
I'm
age
actually
is
trying to
a
do it as an
tool?
inspirational story. Like, even though this is a small 8-year-old bird and he only lives to 11, like, this is. Like, you can do this too.
How old do you think Europa is?
That wolf ladies are different in ages than bird boys.
Like dog ears.
Yeah.
But
We need
yeah.
a dog. Can we get a dog?
Well, they don't swim.
Can we get a dog?
Petal, go look for a dog downstairs.
All right.
Oh,
She runs downstairs to look for a dog, getting her out of the way. Europa gets the ship put alongside, the gangplank can kind of go down. So, whoever you would like to can head over to the Blood Horizon to negotiate.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think-
3 of us can go, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Then
Europa, you're in charge.
Kettle starts working on getting some provisions or something together, has leftovers and things for you to kind of take over as an offering if you'd like it. She sends it over on Walk, her flame companion turtle.
Amazing. Captain 3 Kid the Tall, I come bearing a parley offering, as it were.
Yeah, we accept your tribute. Dive in, everybody! And like everyone just kind of like swarms. So, and with that, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Um, 21.
Excellent. One of the members of the crew grabs some and brings it over to three kids so they can maintain their illusion. Sometimes I eat messy.
I do the same. It happens. I commend you for your
Right to
attempt
the belly.
Oh, that kind of messy. Okay.
Sorry, it's the first time we haven't had any food for a couple of days.
Aren't we outside a city?
It's like a small
Yeah.
town.
Yeah. Well,
Food in the town?
Well, we landed on we came here looking for provisions, but our brother, our quartermaster, led a party, and they never came back. And so we sent another party, and they didn't come back. And we don't really have enough people to go. But we miss our brother.
I understand. Your quartermaster is a very important person.
He's our legs
That's fair.
of the
He's your
ship.
legs.
He's
Yeah.
the legs.
Just
Yeah.
like Tesha Gwyn is the butt of ours. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You won't.
And what a
miss your
firm
butt.
butt it is.
Bony.
Wasn't the firm I meant.
Where did your I'm a quartermaster. So where did your quartermaster go, and what were they doing?
We needed supplies, and
And they never came back.
no, they went on the shore. They had signs about there being a party, and we thought it was fun. So we arm wrestled to see who would lead the party, like our shore party, not like a birthday party.
Right.
And then we waited maybe 2 days and nobody came. So we rode another boat out, sent a small group, didn't come back for 2 more days, and now we're out of supplies. So if you help us find our crew, we will not blow up your ship.
Well, I'm from here. This is my hometown.
And-
so I actually know this town really well.
Whoa.
I'm lying. I'm not from here.
Do you know what the party is?
I might, if you get out of our way and let us dock.
If you accept our terms,
Yeah,
I
can we
will-
have your bow? Do you think we could have like your bow?
it's
Yep.
not really our boat.
Whose boat is this?
A quartermaster.
Your brother?
Yes. It's okay, crew. I get a good feeling from them. You're about to witness something no one in the world has ever known. And he like pulls down the scarf and takes off a mask, and it's just a very tiny little kid's head inside this big hat. He opens his coat, and he's standing on the shoulders of someone who looks exactly like him, but has like breakfast on his face because he was fed through a coat. But they're both standing on a barrel. Like,
Three
Captain.
kid. You're only 2 and a barrel.
we're missing the
How-
third one, and he's the one who's most in charge. He's our big brother, and he's the one. It's his boat. We can't give anybody a boat. It's his.
This is why I'm never gonna have children.
Well, I'm also a sibling of 3, so I understand where
way.
you're going.
Do you want to be our wags?
I would love to, but I don't think I'm strong enough to pick you up, which is why we need to find your brother. So,
As an additional sibling of 3, I agree. Have we talked about this before, Gwen? I feel like this is a new bit.
No, I mean,
You guys have siblings?
I have multiple siblings, and I love them. I also would love to do an inventory of your ship to know what your brother might have gone to look for. Is it okay if I examine your provisions and see what you have?
Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Yeah, I am an only child, by the way. 24.
I'll be prefacing every word said with a lie.
Oh my god.
I'm from here. I have siblings. I'm just like you.
I don't foresee this being good. No. They rolled very well, but not nearly as well as you. Okay. You can,
If we know where your brother was looking to find, that will help us cut down our search. So
course.
if you needed food, that makes sense.
Skull Stabber's in charge of the food. So you can go with, Skull Stabber will show you where everything is.
All right. Thank you. Skull Stabber, where are you?
Small little kid with like a runny nose kind of comes up. Yeah. This food was really good. How'd you get it hot?
Fire.
The fire turtle. We need to catch a turtle and set it on fire. Got it.
No. Hold on. Wait.
Kachi, this is them discovering, okay? This is a very important part of their foundations as children.
I'm not gonna
okay?
let them try to make a sea turtle grow up.
It's not gonna work.
The first time.
Turtles
are wet by nature.
Skull Stabber, this runny nosed kid, takes Gwen, shows you through the stores of the ship. You notice that the thing that they probably did go to shore to find is probably food. Like the thing on the ship that has the least preparation seems to be like the food provision stores and things. It seems like they're kind of scraping the bottoms of the barrels to kind of find something. Not a lot of like fresh water or like that kind of stuff. Like that, like a crew would, like really needs that. Like the people of Cursed Cove made sure that you were all stocked with ahead of time because it is easy to go through very quickly. But also give me an investigation check as you kind of sweep through the deck of the ship or the stores of the ship.
23.
Very nice. So you also see that you swing by like where the captain's quarters would be, and like in your natural instinct, you just kind of like test the doorknob, and it is currently locked. But it also like, I guess it's only been a couple days, but you can kind of, it's like there's like some dust accumulation and things. Where you can see like the door hasn't been open for a couple days. It seems like if 3Kid the Tall is the captain, one of the 3 is mostly the captain. And they are without that person currently. But you do see kind of on like a navigation table downstairs a wanted poster that has been like circled like a knife stabbed to the table with like a red X on Verisalt. And it is a wanted poster for Kistic the Mystic.
Kistic the Mystic.
Wanted by the Shattered Enterprises. So it seems like it's like a bounty system of sorts. And the picture on the poster, you can see it's almost like it looks almost like a goat centaur. So like big, wide horns, but a very tall body. Like if there's anything that can have like jewelry or necklaces hanging from it, they are. Like a bunch of necklaces, like beads hanging off horns, like nose ring, ear rings, rings everywhere. With like crystals and things dangling from them. Visage of Kistic the Mystic.
A member of the...
It is one of the caretakers.
Number 9.
Yes.
Okay, well,
In
that's
Maryland.
I'm gonna run back to the top of the deck and be like, he went after Kistic to the Mystic. We need to go now. I mean, it's been 2 days, so we have to decide what we're gonna do.
A bit
But
4 days.
oh, I thought he's been gone for 2 days.
Because there was
No,
that second
first
party
cap-
for 2 days, yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
We bring him back up. Also, are we leaving the crew? Also, do we have to? Maybe we can just keep going.
No, we need to resupply and make sure that this we can, because we gotta resupply before we keep heading on. We don't have to. Nothing's gonna happen.
We just need to
No, I'm not worried about us. We're incredible. Are you kidding me? We're freaking awesome. It's just the kids.
I'm right.
You guys do seem pretty
get it.
awesome.
Thank you.
How long have you been there?
They're
What?
kids in their
Our big brother's awesome.
All right. Three kin.
Uh-huh.
I am leaving you in charge of your own ship.
Oh, yeah, we'll want to come help.
You want to come help?
Yeah. We'll come as 2 Kid the bosun.
Okay,
I don't
two
know.
kid the bosun. I think 2 of them will be fine, and then we can.
We need
See how many
representative-
there are? Seriously.
Yeah,
However they're being
representative from our
populated,
ship.
they're popping out like rabbits.
Skull Stabber can be in charge.
Okay.
All right.
More like shin stabber, am I right? Because he's short.
Both what did I say their names were? Irk and De both come over to like that was so funny. Like immediately just like they think Trigger is awesome. And this is the two members of 2 Kid and the Bosun.
Why do I always have this impact on children?
I love you.
You can't deny your charisma, Trigger. Well, yeah.
Stela,
Yeah. From the
can
Windcutter.
you be in charge of the ship currently? We're gonna take a scouting party. I'll walk over and say this in more hushed tones with Weedy and Stela and Europa. Kistic the Mystic might be on this island, and this group of kids might have lost a brother. We're not trying to help the kids necessarily, but we do need a resupply before we keep heading
That's true.
into Corsair.
Makes sense.
So, two birds, one stone.
Okay, yeah. And you guys got thinking small party, keep it kind of do the stealthy way.
Yeah, I think so. I trust you both with the ship more than anything.
We got it.
Keep it under control. If the kids need anything, give them some food reasonably.
The kettle's already making something else for him.
Right. We don't have sending or anything. Scorch.
Yes.
If anything comes back this way, can you shoot a cannon into the air?
Oh, yes. I could probably cobble together some sort of signal flare for you to take as well. Probably good for a captain to have.
That'd be incredible. Yeah, we can work on that, and then I can later on we can get one as well. I could probably put a magic something up in the air.
We'll keep
case
we'll keep posted for a big magical explosion or something, and I'll in the meantime I'll start cobbling something together.
Right. All right. Thanks, crew.
Excellent. So
Europa?
your crew is locked down.
Great. I figured I'll come back over. I figured Trigger, Gwen, us, Europa, Tucson the bosun, Tukin the bosun,
2K and the boat.
Kubo.
Tukin one more.
They just pull like a big beak out of nowhere and put it on.
Wow, that you did that. That's very good crafting.
I use construction paper.
All right. Was there either Skull Stabber? If you need any more supplies reasonably, you can talk to our chef, Kettle. Do not kill their turtle.
Okay.
I'll find another turtle.
You're terrifying.
Skull stabber. It wasn't human skulls I've been stabbing.
I gotta go.
But with an ally and two kid the bosun, or two kid the medium, you now have a free passage, and they let you use one of their rowboats on the back of their ship to get even closer to port, so your ship doesn't have to get any closer. They can kind of stay tied out here together. No problem. So rowing into the port as negotiations cease, as the crew begins to row ever closer to the shores of Vanasalt. I forget what it was called. The fog also begins to lifted, both real in the world and the fog of war variety, as this tiny little square. I need a bigger one. There we go. As the area around the port is revealed, those small sort of like shack-like structures that you saw around the dock seem to be like mooring buildings. There you can see like fishing poles and fishing gear and fishing boats and things kind of around it. It seems like a fairly small, humble town of sorts. But the town of Vanasalt, perhaps compiled from Yalkendian during your travels or from your own collective knowledge. You know that this town of Vanasalt was at one point a very prosperous trading post, being a place where ships traveling between the two major continents of the world, would often stop. So perhaps this level of squalor is a bit surprising. It certainly seems new. There are very nice-looking features of the town that appear to be not very well kept. Large clock towers in disrepair, archways and bridges that are crumbling to some extent. However, there is certainly a structure that you would see as being very impressive, because the area on sort of like the dock, the sandier ground that you can see very easily, all has some more simple structures set up. But almost like a red carpet rolled out to a larger structure set on like the cliffside. The entire town is sort of built and preceding a large castle nestled in that sort of higher stretches of like the upper part of the city, in almost like what almost looks to be like a ruby or a quartz, some sort of like fancy shimmering stone that is shining like red, almost like a red beacon, a red lighthouse above this entire town. Grandeur kind of lording over those who stand between you and this castle. As the boat pulls up to the dock, you can see there is like a slightly faded banner on the dock that says, "Welcome, there is a celebration period."
What's it say?
There's a celebration period.
What kind of period? Like a period of time?
Yeah.
Like it's like the punctuation period.
Punctuation. There's a celebration.
I thought I was like, there's a time for celebration, and then there's a time for work.
Oh.
Okay.
Whew. Well, I mean, that's pretty obvious. That's bad up there, right?
And
the giant castle.
Can I do because their name is Kistic the Mystic, can I do like an Arcana check or anything on this carpet and castle?
Yeah, absolutely. As you, especially as I say, like you can do it as you kind of get closer to this banner to actually be able to kind of like sense a little bit, and you can start to see like as you're kind of like taking this in, like I'm trying to put the pieces together. You can see some people sort of like slowly making their way to the dock.
Cool.
What kind of pirate lives on land?
Yeah, I don't get the sense that Kistik's here. But
21.
I don't know.
Very nice. I'm gonna do a little check just to see. Okay. There is, as like you look at the sign, it doesn't seem to be magical in any means. None of these buildings seem to be magical. Even like if Gwyn described to you the poster of Kistik the Mystic, you have heard this name a couple of times in relation to a few different people. It doesn't seem to you've met Three Kid the Tall, who is a member of the Spotted Dozen, but is at the very bottom of that list. And you would imagine that anyone more impressive would not be in a place like this. Or at least wouldn't call this kind of place home. So it doesn't seem like it is a place of their power. But with a 21, as the people start to approach the crew, you see so they're all like wearing like their outer layer is like what looks like very nice Party City costumes. It is like a very bold color fabric that is ill-fitting and lots of costume jewelry on people who look to be having a hard time. There's like just like dirt building. There is almost like a look of exhaustion in their eyes. And as they get closer, and you're kind of like leaning into your magical intuition, both with this amethyst and your own sort of crafting abilities, you get a low sort of magical aura from the people themselves. But they all sort of have that same aura. Welcome to Vanasalt. We love visitors. You're the reason for celebrating. Welcome to Vanasalt, the happiest place on Earth. Welcome to Vanasalt. We're waiving docking fees today only.
I go up and I, Captain, permission to just like lightly slap one.
Permission granted.
You smack one, and this person just goes down.
Oh God, I'm so strong now.
Oh. I'm sure I deserved that. Perhaps it's a greeting where you're from. Slaps for everyone. And like they all just start smacking each other.
Oh shit.
Even better than being strong, I'm persuasive.
And like the dockmaster who just has like a sign, very faded, as if this sign is very old. Docking fees waived today only. Docking fees are waived today only for the celebration. What do you need? Supplies?
We do.
Yes,
you can
supplies.
win them at the festival.
Oh, great.
There's 5 of you, and I have 5 tickets to the festival.
I'll take it.
And there's like 1,000 fingerprints on these tickets that they've just been sharing back and forth to everyone who visits. Follow the signs. Maybe you'll be the big winner.
Okay, no offense, but the brother's an idiot.
And 2 kids like, did you hear there's the first wonder what games they got? You see, they're back to being like one sitting on the other one's
I hope
shoulders.
they have Dunk the Harlot in the acid. It's my favorite.
Dunk the Harlot in the acid?
Trigger.
What? It's a pirate classic.
It's a pirate classic.
How do you know that she was a harlot?
Well, you don't find out until she comes out of the acid.
Yeah, if she died, she's a harlot.
Oh wait, maybe that's a witch.
If she also comes out of the acid, then she's still a harlot.
But if she lives, she's probably a witch.
Then.
Yeah, exactly. If she floats on the acid, then she's a
I cast Water Walk on the acid. Okay. So we just go? We just do it? Because like we're saying that the brother was an idiot, but also like we're about to go do this, aren't we?
Well, do this, but we have to do it skeptically, you know?
Ah, yes.
He
Skeptic.
probably did it with his full
Skeptic.
text. I bet he wasn't suspicious at all.
No, absolutely. Who could be suspicious of that? And they're just like,
These guys seem pretty fun. We swapped them, and they started swapping everybody.
I don't know which one I'm talking to right now. Are you the face or the stomach? Either way, you shouldn't be the mouth. Stop it.
I'm the face now, but I'm normally the stomach. When we trade places, I get to be on the top.
that's very judicial.
I want to hate them, but they're adorable. Oh.
I'm not gonna like him.
Welcome to kids.
Okay. I just think we need to snap one person out of it, and then we can trigger a chain reaction. So let's get closer.
What happens if I kill one?
Well, I don't know.
You guys have magic. You don't have like a dispelling of some type or like a curing of...
I would have had a very different life if I could have dispelled magic. Let me tell you that much. But I think I do have an ability that if someone saves against being charmed, I can redirect what was charming them to another person. So, in theory, this is my perfect plan. I'm sure it's going to work. If we're in a room with the brother and Kistic the Mystic, and we save the brother, I could maybe trick Kistic the Mystic to trick himself.
I think Kistic the Mystic's a girl.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I always forget girls can be pirates. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, see, sometimes, Quinn, sometimes I think you're a girl. It's okay. Gender's weird.
I know.
It's all based on the name.
Gwen. Well, my name's Tector, but it is a boy name. I know.
Can I imagine that we're like walking like a little bit forward.
Walking kind of like heading through town.
As we see like another person like in this kind of like aura.
As you guys like move through the town, people just kind of make like almost like it's like you are a parade, just like line the sides, and everyone just has these same kind of like costume jewelry. Like, welcome to the festival. Festival this way.
Can I put like a message into someone's head and be like, are you okay? What is happening?
Ooh, interesting. Give me an Arcana check as you like do this little message trick.
Okay. Okay. Dirty 20.
You shoot this message off, like, are you okay? And you almost get a, like, it's almost like, it's the equivalent of, like, a magical busy signal, like, beep. And with a dirty 20, I'm going to say the message you get back is, they're fine.
We're walking and you see Kachi like immediately like, oh god.
What?
They are not good. There's someone in their brain.
Yeah, no shit.
Obviously.
Well, I know
my
that, but I
goodness.
talked to that person and I got, they are fine. And I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh, that's a French accent. Mostly it's spoke by tieflings.
Festival.
It's like a weird infernal thing.
We have food. Everything is great.
Wait, getting people who literally need food and are starving and then doing this to them is so fucking evil. I don't even know what to say about it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because people
but they're still alive. What if they're being sustained by visitors?
I mean, I don't know. It's sustained, but I don't know if it's
like life force. Right? Like if I were to stick a straw in you and just slurp all your blood out slowly over time, it would keep me alive for a while.
What a sentence to say to me. What a fucking sentence.
Glurp, glurp.
What would that look if that ever happened to me?
Love you.
Okay, so it seems like we're just going along with this, but there's gonna be a point at which we don't return. Do we? Can we shield our minds? Can we do anything?
I don't do that. And Kachi literally just announced that we're here and are suspicious.
I don't think that we like. I think they knew we were here as soon as we got off the boat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything. I have a bow and arrow.
Hey,
Nobody
you
got
also
like a
personality.
ascot of mind shielding or like a pauldron of blank slate or I don't know.
A pauldron of a blank slate. You know, I'll look for that one at our next supply depot.
Motion blank slate.
I see Matt writing that.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to buy that.
Pauldron of blank slate? What the hell is that? I don't know, but it's
It
going to
makes
exist in
sense.
the world now.
Your brain is smooth.
Yeah.
Immaculate. Thank you,
Tabula
Matt.
rasa, baby.
No, I do. Oh, actually, I do have a ring of mind shielding on.
God damn it. I knew one of us did.
It's there.
Okay, so I'm fine.
Have you actively been wearing it?
Yeah, I've had it since you've known me.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I forgot I had it.
Who's in your mind?
No one.
Okay. So I could have it then?
Well, you are the captain, but I don't know. Wouldn't it be terrible if I started shooting all of you? Wouldn't that be bad?
That would be bad.
And if I go bad, you can knock me out in like a hit. So that's actually a case to give it up. But but if I die when I wear this, my soul will go into this ring. So
The ring?
yeah.
So if we needed to bring you back, we could just.
Yep. That's what it says.
I mean, hey, all right. Fair enough.
And if I die and my soul's in the ring and you wear the ring, I can communicate with you. That's what the entire last paragraph.
It's why is that in the ring of mind shielding? Who knows?
If you die, you become part of this ring.
No need for a second character. Bobby's just in the ring.
Who's in the ring? Hi.
Bobby's still here.
Are we in this route that we're going through people? Are we going into the castle or are we going around?
They are funneling you to sort of this red corridor that has like booths and stuff lined up alongside of it. Seems like it's like a main street. Yeah, it's a main street.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't have anything in my in my ability to like shield my mind. So I think we gotta just go try to find the. Do we see any signs of like I'm guessing like footmarks? Is this like a well-worn path? Like I'm trying to distinguish between this is an active port and people have been disappearing on this island.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me whoever would like to make it like survival checks as you're walking. We'll do like two. Like the first one will be like as the walk from the dock to the main street, and then you can do another one on the main street if you'd like.
Yeah, because also if it's a bunch of dirt houses, are there any footsteps that go off the trail? Like if we're taking the main path, they're clearly lining on the side of the streets. Is there anyone that went a different way?
Nice.
Is what I'm curious.
I got a survival of 13.
16.
Also 13.
Nice. On the walk from the docks to the main area, you see that like this is like they're sending you down a well-worn path. This is like as you're walking, like it is like you don't even see like you can't really see footprints because the sand has been like so compacted because this is where everyone walks generally. But as like Gwyn, you're specifically kind of looking for other things, you see there are footprints going off in different directions, like with much less with much more rarity. Seemingly like, hey, cool, I see people like almost like the way the people are kind of coming from, you can kind of see footprints in that direction. Like the locals probably walk that way, and then there's like a few main roads to get through that they kind of probably do this procession for anyone who comes to the area.
Yeah.
And then once you get to like the main, like as you get to like the main street, the like festival plaza, there are big swagging, big swags of fabric down the way, fabric booths that all look to have been very sun faded, but at one point may have been very bright and welcoming. Seems like this festival has been going on one day only for a number of days. But the booths themselves have like a person at each one kind of staring straight ahead, like NPCs waiting to be talked to. But as you guys walk sort of to this area, having kind of been a little bit corralled by the town, you can give me another survival check as you kind of assess your surroundings. I'll also say with this one, because you are stopping here, if you wanted to do a perception or investigation as well, just let me know which one you're going to do, because it have slightly different information.
We want to all pick different ones.
I don't know. I'll tell you that I failed first, so you can pick ones that are better. That was a natural 1. I'm feeling great right now, guys.
Life's about balance.
And
20.
right now, my teeter-totter is firmly on the ground.
Okay, wait, hold on, pause. You call it a teeter-totter too?
Yeah.
I'm only calling it a teeter-totter because I watched the Survivor episode on Wednesday in which they call them teeter tunnels, and I thought that was stupid.
That's funny.
I normally would call it a seesaw.
A seesaw?
I would call it a seesaw.
Matt, you're from Ohio.
I have absolutely heard teeter-totter before, but I think I would default to seesaw.
Allie is like adamant on teeter-totter.
I feel like I grew up with that, and then it was weird, so I switched. It's like pop versus soda.
Yeah, I think I grew up with seesaw, but as soon as you said teeter-totter, I knew
what it was.
what you were talking about.
No.
Teeter tunnel.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's just been on my brain.
Hold up. We have limited time. My best, I can do best in perception. That for me, that's like my best stat of the 3: survival and investigation.
In my head, I was doing survival,
Cool.
and I got 21.
Okay. So Trigger, you and Two Kid are immediately just like, there's a festival. Little kid, like kid energy takes over, and you're a little bit too distracted. You see there are a number of booths with like fair carnival games, and every single one of them has like prizes, period, out in front of it. And for our other two, maybe a little bit more wary folks, Gwyn, with a survival check, kind of checking like the patterns and flow and movement of things. Kachi, trying to perceive kind of what is going on in the general sense here in this town. Kachi with a nat 21st. You immediately see that like everyone who is like manning a booth, like hastily ran to get in positions, almost like this is a big show. Like some of them are like standing like, okay. I made it to places, but they didn't bring anything with them. So whatever prizes they have just been sitting here. And as you look, you can see a lot of the prizes are like places where like water, food, like food stores that presumably people stopping by would want to win. But it's all just sort of been sitting here. And with a natural 20, you also see like flies crawling on some things. It doesn't seem like very good quality in any sense would be available out in this part of the town. But at the end, Kachi, you see a booth with grand prize. Invitation to festival dinner.
Invitation to festival dinner. Okay.
Oh,
I think that's
personal invitation from Breck Vistrand.
Strond with a D.
Yes. Or Vistrand. And then the survival check from Gwyn for like the flow of people. You also see that this the fair area seems very well trafficked. But as you kind of like walk it slightly with a 21, you notice that there are a lot more footprints that go up the stairs, like up towards the castle, than footprints that come out.
Yeah, makes sense. I would like to take off and maybe like store somewhere my Admiral Solara's tricorn hat. That's like their enemy.
Yeah, you're able to take off the Shattered Enterprises hat.
What prize do you guys want to get?
One of the
I think
prize meat
that
popsicles.
Does that say a meat popsicle?
No, Trigger, there are
A
flies over
meatsicle?
it. That meat is dripping, and that looks like pus.
The only way you make that better is if you make a meat shake.
What
You know what
is-
a meat
what
shake
is
is? You put it in a
gravy?
blender and you liquefy it.
That
think they can
gravy
do
is
that?
yellow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you get so much protein. Think of how it gains.
Europa is like, I'm a werewolf. I almost threw up.
So, up the stairs?
Yeah, I think we should go for that personal dinner. Very end.
You just tell me when, Captain, and I'll start shooting.
You got it.
So you guys make your way to the shooting gallery. The grand prize booth here, when you can win an invitation to the festival dinner. As you walk past the various booths, it's like, would you like one ticket to play? Buy one ticket. Would you like? Never mind. Here we have test your luck. Never mind. As you guys like don't even make eye contact, just walking past them.
It's like going through Dino-Rama all over again.
As you make it to the grand festival booth, this person is dressed the exact same as everyone else, but they have a fancy hat on, like black velvet with like a piece of paper kind of like stuck into the headband of the hat. Welcome to Chester's Shooting Gallery. Try your luck, and if you're lucky, you can win an invitation to join Breakfast-Strand for a festival dinner.
A shooting competition? Can I just do it?
What? Yeah, wait. Whoa. I mean, I want to do it too, obviously.
Oh.
I mean, Kachi shouldn't. He sucks. But at shooting.
You have to have a ticket in order to play.
You got 5.
You can play 5 times.
Do we get to bring people to the breakfast if we win? Do we get like a +4 situation?
Every ticket, with a ticket, you win 1 invitation.
Oh.
Oh.
So let's
Okay.
hope
Can I have someone win?
every member of your party is lucky.
So I wonder if you initially, to make this look positive, had to win to get in, but now there's so many tickets in circulation that they just let which funnel people in.
Yeah. It might be difficult. What are we shooting?
We have beautiful targets. So there are like little pop guns on the table like in front of you, the front of the booth, and then there are like wooden targets in the back with like birds that kind of fly by, like they're pulling a string to make like a pulley happen, so the birds keep making like a little bit of a circle.
Would you like to go first, Quinn?
I kind of want you to go first.
Okay, done. Grabs a gun. Are you sure I can't use my own?
Give me a persuasion check.
Great.
I'm curious to see if this is rigged in any direction.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted Trigger to go first, so I could watch.
Oh, smart.
Persuasion, 19.
19. You, you're, you're supposed to use these ones, but
I understand.
yours looks similar.
It is. It's the exact same, made by the same maker and
Okay.
everything.
Then it's probably fine.
Great. Pop. What do you want me to do?
Go ahead and roll attack roll. And then Gwen, as you're kind of like inspecting this, go ahead and give me like a perception check with advantage because you're like preparing yourself to, or steeling yourself to do this. I'll say Europa's helping you as well.
Great stuff. That's a 25.
Perception.
Nice. So Trigger, use the plunger puss.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Just destroy one of the bird targets. Like it's made out of like driftwood, so it just splinters apart. Person pulling the lever's like, oh. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. And like slides a piece of paper over to Trigger.
Can I get your hat?
That's not one of the that's not the prize.
No, but can I still get your hat?
It's my hat.
Yeah. Your hat.
This is your prize. That's where I keep them.
Oh,
That's
you
where
just pull it from your hat. Nice.
Yeah.
And it says on it,
You have been cordially invited to dine with the proprietor of Venisalt, Breck Vistrand, in the Grand Ballroom. Attendance is mandatory.
so why call it an invite then? You know. All right. Well, I got mine. You guys want to come along? Kachi, you want me to shoot for you or?
And then, Gwen, what'd you get with your sort of like watching this all happen?
Dirty 20.
Nice. You saw Trigger's shot like blew up one of the targets. So you see, it might be slightly harder for everyone because there's one fewer target now. But as the splinters apart, you see a lot of wood falls apart, being splintered by this. But you heard like a ping as like something metal was inside the target as well. Something metallic.
I don't know.
Gwen, you want to go?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, Gwen, you can do it. Win the hat.
Yeah. Can I have the hat if I make it?
That's where I keep the prize.
Sorry, never mind. It'll just confuse him.
All right, we're good. Thank you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. Are you using your bow or one of the?
Well, don't I just get in with him? I don't even have to do this, right?
Only one person
Okay.
has an invitation.
Well, I mean, I take one of their guns and I try to shoot.
Yeah.
But
And now I'll try and perceive if there's anything, if their gun sucks.
Cool.
I rolled a 15. I don't know what I'm adding. Plus 7?
Very nice. I feel like you can use the same bonus to your own weapon.
Okay, plus.
And then Trigger, go ahead and
25.
roll your perception. I'll say with advantage as Europa continues to help or is helping anyone understand this.
25. Sorry, 24.
Oh, sick. A Trigger, you see Gwyn curves a bullet. Because
I want one of those guns.
like the gun like fires and ping bullseyes one of the targets.
Wait a second.
Magnet.
Kachi, I think you'll hit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
You
In fact, Kachi, why don't you just fire up in the air?
We have a winner. You've been
Thank you.
cordially invited to dine with breakfast restaurant. Attendance is mandatory.
Wait, why don't we get Toucan, why don't you go up?
Okay. Standing on
I trip him.
shoulder. Ping! Fires the gun. It ricochets, and bullseye.
Oh my god.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. You've been
There's no finesse
cordially
anymore,
invited
right? Like,
by
nobody
breakfast restaurant to dine in the castle. Attendance is mandatory.
All right, here you go. Bang.
Europa, bang. All 5 of you get invitations to the castle to dine with breakfast restaurant.
I do want to see if I can real fast go grab the magnet that just flew off from when I destroyed mine.
Oh, sure. Yeah, give me a stealth check. If you're
Sure.
trying to be stealthy.
So let me tell you about this hat. Are you sure that we can?
Okay, I say you can do with advantage.
23.
Probably didn't need it. But yes.
25.
Even better. Much better than his passive perception. You're able to pick up this little magnet. Even as like you hold it, and it kind of has, it's almost like the little like steel balls on the pop guns. You can almost like feel like it's like.
Great. Pocket that.
Nice.
Okay, great. Dinner? Do we just go up the stairs
Right
for
up.
dinner?
Guards come down when it's dinner time.
Oh. So, but our tickets are done. So how do we enjoy the festival now?
Well, when I ring the bell, the guards usually come down, and then it's dinner time.
Okay.
And as like they say that, you hear like you see like 2 like very like dark metal medieval looking like guards kaboom, 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 coming down the stairs. Now that you're at this end of like the main street, you can kind of like see the like it seems like flagstone, like a cobblestone-esque path is what this main street is, and it's the same kind of material that's been kind of like carved and laid into the like rock stairs, as if like a walkway was carved out of the cliffside up to this castle that appears to be almost like a reddish stone as well, standing out very resplendent compared to the rest of the area around it. But with still no provisions, our party has secured passage to dinner with breakfast restaurant, where attendance is mandatory, and these guards appear to have come to collect. As they reach kind of the bottom of the stairs, they cross their pikes across the walkway. Tickets, please.
Yeah, we're on the guest list.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There you go.
5. Welcome. Congratulations, prize winners. You are very lucky to be dining with the boss. I know I'm jealous. Why don't you follow us?
At least these guys have more personality.
Yeah, they have some element of characterization.
There's like a little bit of a wink, wink, nudge, nudge going on here.
Right this way, folks. It's getting more campy as it goes on. As they lead you up into the castle up here, as they walk up, you almost hear like calliope music kind of coming from the door as you get closer. As a banner that looks to be more freshly painted. It says, "Congratulations," across the front of the castle as these 2 guards open the doors. Perfect. Dinner is being served as we speak. You'll find the master in the dining hall straight ahead. Don't go anywhere else. Thank you.
Do we just kill him right away? Do we just shoot him?
Well, no, we don't shoot him yet. We got to figure out where everyone else is.
He might even be mind controlled. He might not even be the big guy.
Yeah.
His name is... Was it Brecken? Breakfast von Strawn?
Breakfast
Strand.
The name evokes a real kind of eerie, honestly, like super frustrating module that a lot of people have played. So I do feel as though there's something to this.
Oh.
Okay. I won't shoot right away.
We got to see if he's French first, and then you can shoot.
I feel so bad if I correctly profiled this man.
But yeah, the guards open the door to the dining chambers. A massive, like, wooden table, roaring kind of like fireplace off on one side. All of the exuberance, all of the finery that you haven't seen in this town that should be a profitable port town can be found in this one chamber you've been in so far. There are heavy, like, curtains pulled back, letting light cascade into, like, the entryway of this area. Almost like red planed glass, kind of giving it this, like, dark and looming aura. Gold spread everywhere, and a table laden with food with 0 flies that you can see. A stark difference to the food that you saw outside of this place, as sitting sort of in this grand chair at the far end of the table, like sitting with like a leg up kind of on one of the armrests, leaning to the side, a like plunging deep V, frilly shirt, 17 belts, long hair kind of pulled back up into a bun, is with like kind of like beady little circle glasses kind of sitting on his nose, very fashion. Welcome. I am Breakfast Strand, and I hear that we have some very lucky visitors with us, don't we?
We won the shooting gallery.
Yeah, it's like kind of French, but it's not. It's
Match me.
I can't believe we won.
I am in the presence of marksman, it would seem. And he sort of gets up and like comes over to all of you with the air of like greeting. Please sit. You are my guests. Who would like to sit across from me? It is one of the nicer chairs, I tell you.
Can I get a sense? Are there any trapdoors?
Yeah, trapdoors. These gonna lock us in.
Oh, okay. I see. Give me a perception check.
It's just like, oh, this chair is so nice.
14.
I'm not even looking for that. I'm trying to figure out if he's being puppeted. That's what my big.
I see.
I don't. Where we are is like I should care, but I'm. Like,
I think you can give me an insight check as you're beginning to sort of socially engage with him. What were our perception checks for Kachi and Trigger?
14.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You both of you look at this chair. It doesn't like it looks to because it's like the matching one to his. That's why you seem like, okay, cool. I can see why he says it's nice. You don't see really anything more than... Doesn't seem like they're... it's like old, heavy wood. Doesn't seem like it has any contraptions hidden that you can see.
Okay. I'll take a little perch.
Nice, yeah. Yes. There you are. Feel free. No need to stay on ceremony. Dine in, friends. And he like starts to pull out chairs for everyone else. What's your insight, Gwyn?
I got a 15.
It's like appears to be like has more personality than the people outside. So starkly in contrast to them, and isn't speaking in a way that feels glazed or like things are being put into his mind. And you haven't really had a chance to confer with Kachi, but Kachi, the voice sounds familiar.
Your grace, Breck, your demeanor seems so familiar. Perhaps we've seen you in another port of call recently. Your dulcet tones sound very similar to me.
Oh, not a seafaring person myself. My constitution does not agree with the sea. Unlikely. However, perhaps you simply got my essence by walking through town. So proud of them. I do love a festival.
You know, I can tell that your townspeople are very gung ho to be here for the festival. One day only. I can't believe that we got so lucky to be here.
Quite fortunate, perhaps for us all. You see, I love my populace. They are everything to me. They are why I do what I do. They are my life. But so long as those pirates sit outside our docks, we have struggled to get supplies, to get food, to get all the things that people need. And it has worn on me. So, the festival gathers powerful people that perhaps could deal with our pirate problem in exchange for whatever supplies we can offer.
Oh, well, of course. I mean, the pirates outside your gates actually were some of the reasons why we were here. They seem to have lost some of their crew recently, and wondering if you had any idea what happened to them.
Oh, there aren't many who stress the disappearance of vicious, bloodthirsty pirates.
Of course. I mean, I just a good Samaritan wondering about the normal people every day. Not normal people, but the pirates here and there. You never know what one might fall upon. Gwen, you had something you wanted to ask?
I did. I have been yearning for information. I didn't know because okay, wait, what does he have in front of him? I'm trying to get him to give me something right now.
He has like pulled out the chairs for everyone. Like he made a show of like,
Perfect.
please, I invite you to sit down. And then he went back and sat back in his chair, and he's kind of like sat back up. He has like a goblet that he has picked up and is like gesturing and talking with. And then there's like food everywhere, candles. There's probably like a chandelier up in the ceiling. Excuse me. These big like tapestries and paintings.
I would like to use, I mean, this is going to be pretty, I think. I think the answer I'm going to get from this is pretty obvious, but I would like to use the Finder's goggles to not cast low-key creature, but I can use the goggles to examine an object to identify the aura of the last creature that touched it. So I would like, ideally...
That's cool.
He pulled out the chair.
He pulled out the chair for Kachi. For everyone, yeah. That's cool as hell.
And make an insight check just to make... We think he's evil, but maybe this guy's not. I don't want to call an innocent guy. I got 14 before modifiers, and I only needed a 13, so I succeed.
Excellent. As he pulled out this chair, and you like put your hand on this chair, you like begin to sense the aura of it. And it's almost like you get truly, Gwyn, it feels like being back in like your previous life of like being scared, looking over your shoulder, being worried about other people. This is like the aura of like a panther in the jungle, a predator stalking their prey. And even with that, more so, this like crimson aura, like you can see it almost like goggles kind of slip on, like in a show of like, I have glasses too, because he has these little like pince-nez and Pathfinder's goggles on, and you can kind of see this red aura is also familiar to you. You remember the sort of overpowering predatory aura when you worked with Captain, not Hipatri, the undead laboratory you investigated, the werewolf lab in the basement of the House of Violets. You have potentially found another Crimson Harbinger. And I think that is where we'll end it for this session of Shattered Ships.
Stuff.